Brother, brother from afar, tell us about the new covenant from your car. Hey, I'm trying it. Hey, it's Emmanuel Beatty, and today I want to talk about the old covenant. And like I've been trying to keep these videos 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes tops. So all the fact checking, they'll be in the notes, or you'll find them. If the video's there, the notes will be there. So that way I don't have to, go through a whole book of this. So let's just get straight to it. The Old Covenant. Number one, the Old Covenant was for the Jews, not the Gentiles. It was for the Jews. So if you're a Gentile and you're following the New Testament, then the Old Testament, was given before time for our learning. But we're not following that. Things have radically changed. All right, number two, Christ abolished the law. Well, he fulfilled and abolished the law. And that's, if you look on Romans 10:4 and Ephesians 2:15, that's what it's going to say. And there's, like I said, there's more support for all this. But we're not following the Old Covenant. We're following the New Covenant. The Old Covenant, or what was the Old Covenant? The Old Covenant was a set of 613 rules, 10 commandments included. And the purpose of it was to show what sin was. So it's like this. Before there was a speed limit, people were driving, I won't say lawlessly, but they were just doing what they wanted to do. They were sinning, but they didn't know they were sinning. And then a law came in. Well, the law came in so it would tell us, we could recognize what sin was. It would show us what sin was. So now, now if you go a certain amount of speed, you're breaking the law. So now you know what it is. So that was the purpose. That was one of the purposes of the law. It also served as a perfect model for holiness. Like, if you do this, then like this is what holy is. And nobody could keep that law. It's 613 laws, the 10 commandments included in that. But nobody could keep it except Jesus. And remember, if you break one of those laws, you break them all. So, that's what the law was. That's what it was for. And it also showed man that, he could not keep the law on his own. He couldn't be righteous on his own. It basically showed us that it brought an end to man's self-effort, and it pointed the way to Jesus, to show Jesus was coming. So that's what the law was, or that's what the purpose of it, and it fulfilled its purpose. And if you look at Romans 1 through 7, and Romans 5 and 20, it speaks about that. But like I said, all that'll be in the comments below. And so then this new thing came on called grace. Grace is amazing. That's the new covenant. When Jesus shed his blood, then grace happened. This video is not about that, but I might as well throw it in there. And I used to have an issue with that. Not with grace, but because it's like grace is so good that now it's like, I don't know, a lot of Christians fall in that thing to where, I'm not going to make this about grace. We'll just say we know what the law is. We know why it was there and what it accomplished, and that's the law. And you have a lot of Christians where they're mixing the new covenant with the old covenant, and there's an issue there. There's definitely an issue there. You don't want to put new wine in the old wineskins, otherwise it'll burst. So that's really it, y'all. Like I said, that all the information is below. I could get into these great examples, which I'm fiending. I even wrote some down. I'm like, ugh. But I'll leave it there.